Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And he won't quite make it to the 25. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. And oh, it's blocked. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. So after all that, it's just your everyday 6-2 ball game.
And let's think about how important that can turn out to be, because remember, it's not just a 2-point swing. It's a 3-point swing. I'm just wondering, you think they can load the bases and hit a home run and tie it up?
Well, I was going to ask you, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a 6-2 score in football.
Me either. I've been racking my brain on that one. 6-2? Not often.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, Bronco!
Now ETN to start the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Here's Lane. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The things you be lacking, my brother. So what are you lacking? I can point it out. So much that's
Ready, ready.
To throw is Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The Browns at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Ward. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 31-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Here's Ward. That's to the tight end Helm. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Throwing is Ward. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
That's good. For a Titans first down.
Dragon 60.
First and
Come on,
goal,
come on.
Tennessee.
Hey,
Ward. Now a run here off the and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Round 6.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Cougar 19.
Now Sanders. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that.
There he goes, left side. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans 11. 132 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today, a guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Big Lion. Ready.
Once again, Jenkins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
They'll spread the field, a 5-receiver set on 3rd and 10.
Warriors 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have regained the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
To throw is Ward. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Titans first down.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And no room there. that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 9.
Here we go, Jack. Crack roll 80.
Here's Sanders. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now he's going to step up and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded inside the 5. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Sanders to throw. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the 1st half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
19. Cut 19. Get him. Ready.
Sanders. And that's into double coverage and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 4. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go, Riggs. Go.
Back to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready?
Sanders once more. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a Browns first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready up. Get up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
68.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Throwing now, Ward. Now a run here off the outside. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
That's good for a Titans first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A handoff for Etienne. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
11-yard line.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Working out of the gun here, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That's caught downfield. It's Lane. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Warriors, 70! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Dragon, 60! Ready?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll push the lead up to 8. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down.
Let's go now.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Go.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, here's Ward. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now Ward. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. 20, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Ward. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Ready?
They'll run with ETN. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Ready, break. 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Ward. This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Romeo Dobbs from 6 yards away. And the Titans get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Tiger. 19 Tiger. Street. 19 tight.
To throw is Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 40 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Ward. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This pass deep for a Cockrell. They've got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over. At the 29-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
970 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Cup 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And this is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 151 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. There he goes again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Browns get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. To throw is Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will have the Titans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big start and that big pickup?
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. Looking to put a drive together.
No! Let's go!
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
He's brought down
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Go, Champ! Go!
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Ready? 3, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A toss to Judkins, running right. Well, Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Go! 3!
Here's Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
Viking 18! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. On this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now Sanders. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Titans 30.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with it. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big play that time for the Titans. 55 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A give, it's ETN off the option. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Second down and 4. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Moore. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He'll try to do it himself. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Sly on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a toss left side for Jenkins. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Shedeur. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Steady.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here we go. Set.
Now Etienne. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Red. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself,
and it's a fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Ward now working out of the gun. He'll try to pick it up himself. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all getting long. They've been powerful. They've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.